Welcome back, Megalo3M here. We're going to continue our Genshin Impact. We were about to enter the headquarters of the Fatui that were interrupting our missions, so we are going to go catch on. I think we got it loaded. It sounded like I got struck by lightning twice while I was standing here. Yep, my guy's half dead now. He used to be standing up here and he fell off twice, so I think this is it. Let me see if I can break this down. There we go. Oh, nothing inside. What was in here? It was a distraction, maybe. That was so weird. Oh, it's this thing. It's this, Alright, let's go try to catch this thing. Before we forget, I don't want to knock them. We'll be back. There's a little waypoint thing, so. I think the more we attack these annoying, or get these annoying things done, the less lightning will be struck by it. We'll be wrong. We'll find out. Why did my camera change positions? Oh, I have the wrong one. Rotated camera switch. Sorry about that. Getting a car sync. Alright, here we go. We're going to finally enter. They'll tell us who the best people are to use. Okay, so they say use fire, water, electric, and ice. Okay, I got electric. I got fire. So we need water and ice for you two. Ice can be you.
Ready when you are.
And water can be you. So I don't have anybody to heal me. No healing whatsoever. So we have to be very cautious about not getting killed. Just running on pins and needles, so. Now we know what to do if we fail. We can always grab a healer. Or I could use food. I don't like to use food, but I can. Look for the person running the factory. Somebody just fell on me. Is that a trap? Ah! Another trap. Falling for everything.
Let's move. This. Shouldn't get careless. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. I see through you. You can't run. Well, neither can I. Fine.
Out the frying pan, into the fire.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. Roasting fry. That all you got? You can't run.
Push your luck.
Well done. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Let me scribe.
You need to hurry up. You can't run. Well done. I see through you. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Okay, are they gonna come back full heal? Thank God, no. Oh, he did. Okay, he's back to normal full heal. Is everybody full heal?
You need to hurry up.
Dodge this.
Delve into destiny.
Feel caught. I must collect myself.
Nice and spicy.
Maybe I'll switch Barber for the water.
Let's move.
Written in the stars. Delved into destiny.
Hell have a load of this.
Cool it.
That seemed to work. Freeze! Cook this through. Use this first.
Cool it.
What an annoyance.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
That seemed to work.
Boba, get them.
Use this
Let me
first.
squash.
What an annoyance. That seemed to work.
Nice and spicy.
Use this first.
You're toast.
What an annoyance. That seemed to work.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Use this first.
Nice and spicy.
Take this.
This is trouble.
Yeah.
Okay. They want me to go to the elevator,
Death.
but I can go grab this first, I think. Up amulet. Okay. If I pick up that amulet, does that give me superpowers? I need some healing steps. Hey, constellation. Can't use more than one? I used one and nothing happened. What the heck? There we go. It's really delayed. Okay. Let's see what this is. To get the amulet again, don't I? Oh, maybe the amulet was while you were fighting. Maybe I could have done better on fighting.
So, is this what delusions are made from? So much crystal marrow. Now, where have we seen that before? Wait a second. Are they getting this from Riku? So the kinds of commission are... Soma, get them!
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Please, my...
You can't run.
Dodge this.
Over here! Let me amuse myself.
Time to fight back, I suppose. Cool it. Take this. Lightning slash.
Blink!
killjoy. We've only just begun. You need to hurry up.
Yeah. Lightning flash.
This was well done. You can't run. Well, dodge this.
Decided by destiny. Delved into my reckoning. Let's go. Here to play with me.
Let's move.
Not looking good. Might have to restart this one with a healer. Or when my internet's actually acting better, that could help. It's really hard to tell. They're still in here.
That was unexpected.
We can do this.
Catch the wind. What's the hurry?
Come at
Freeze!
You can't run.
Lightning flash!
Well, neither can I.
Lightning flash!
Roasted frogging. You need to hurry up.
Fine.
Miscalculated.
Better than last time. Probably because I got the amulet.
This was well done.
Go, Barbara. Let's dance.
Dodge this! Here! Lightning flash! Bellowing thunder!
too.
La, 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 la. Let the show begin.
Freeze! What an intense. This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it! Use this first.
Hi.
Here! Take this! What? Yeah!
To work.
Broadsword.
Dodge this!
I'll protect us. Booba, get them!
Thunderclap!
There we go.
Cool it!
Much better this time. Good work.
So, is this what delusions are made from? So much crystal marrow. Now, where have we seen that before? Wait a second. Are they getting this from retail? So the Tenryou Commission are...
Frostbite! Freeze!
Nice one, myself a little... Blink! Eat this!
You can't run! Well,
Cool it!
You really know how to get me going.
Lightning flash! Dodge this! Don't push your luck!
Let the show begin.
don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Following thunder!
You can't run.
This! Freeze! Don't push your luck! This moment will be frozen in time.
I miscalculated.
Dodge this!
Come on, we can do it.
Here you go.
Cool it! Don't push your luck! Take this!
The more, the
There we
merrier.
go. All move.
Look at me. Just
You need to hurry up.
Oh, ouchie. Hi.
Freeze!
Fry.
Lightning flash! Thunderclap! Yeah!
All right. Doors open. We need her to do some healing. Or I could take some... all notes. There we go. Situation of the Inazuman Civil War is presently uncertain. The longer this conflict drags on, the more advantageous our position will be to deepen the resistance's reliance on delusions, to fan the flames of war, and steel the resolve of the leadership on both sides to continue fighting. I call upon all available comrades to assist the work of 2nd Naval Lieutenant Nathan in dashing Sangonomiya's hopes for a quick victory. If there are any incidents, assist in 2nd Lieutenant Nathan's escape and silence all who might reveal our infiltration into their ranks. This mission is of vital importance to securing our supply of delusions. Not a single detail may be overlooked. Ah, let's see. So it's a scam.
Yikes! It looks dangerous. We better watch our step or we might get hit.
I think I'm going in circles.
Go, Barbara, go!
We got 2. Can I climb up there? No. We're back to the beginning. We did one big loop. I'm gonna have to go through all this thing again. Good. There we go. Whew. Unlock that door in the beginning. Okay, so this is all purple all over, so I'm guessing I don't stand on it.
Intruder spotted!
Oh,
Do not let them repeat the work of the Harbingers. You'll never get out of here alive!
Take this! Take this!
Out of the frying pan into the fire!
Let's end this quickly!
Nice and spicy!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
wrong music.
Take this! Following thunder!
Yes,
Push your luck.
Oops.
This
Wrong person.
good.
Oh, he survived because Barber revitalized him.
killjoy!
Forgot I got that cool spell. How convenient.
Let's end this
Lightning
quickly!
flash! Yeah, take this!
I'll protect you!
Cool it! This is bad!
Booba, get them!
Take this!
Freeze!
Ready, steady, go!
Barbara to the rescue. Even at level 50, she's still quite strong.
Cool it! Oh, so sorry.
Thunderclap! Yeah!
Yeah.
Let's
Oh,
not
yeah.
waste time. Stay right
Lightning
there.
flash! Lightning flash!
Out of the frying pan! Let the show begin!
Freeze! Let's end this quickly!
From behind. I was standing right behind.
Cool it! This is bad!
Oh, he's being healed by his other guy.
Dodge this!
Take this!
He's have to go kill the water guy first.
Cool it!
Yeah!
Freeze! Let's end this quickly! Right here! Dodge this! This should be fun! You'll be frozen in time!
Booba, get them! It really hurts!
Stay no slacking off! Freeze quickly! Push your luck!
Yeah! Thunderclap! Yeah!
Not drinking a spell! Can this be?
Let's dance!
Ah. Now you can't do it.
Out of the frying pan into the fire!
Dodge this! I slap!
Come on! We can do it!
Freeze!
Yeah!
Oh, so sorry!
Oh, let the show begin!
Yeah!
Nice and spicy!
Dodge this. Cool it.
Boba, get them!
Let's see this quickly. Now this city must have a death wish.
Oh boy, here's the final boss.
Don't be intimidated. Lord Harbinger will be here soon. Thunder!
Cool it.
Have a load of this.
Frostbite. Freeze.
Right there, into the fire! You're be gone!
Cool it. What's the hurry?
Where'd she go?
Out of my sight!
Dodge this.
Take this.
Nice and spicy! Let the show begin!
Cool it. Oh, so sorry.
Frozen, that's right.
What's the freeze?
Images dispersed like
Take this.
Yeah. Crushed
You
her.
actually managed to find this place. Congratulations.
So, you're another Fatui Harbinger? Like Signora and Child?
Signora and Child. I didn't know you and my two least reliable colleagues were acquainted. I'm the Balladeer. Number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. Delighted to meet you, almighty traveler. So many visitors today. To what do I owe the honor?
You're giving delusions to the resistance.
Oh, so that's what this is about. I think you've got the wrong idea. I know how this looks, but I'm just here to follow orders. I'm obviously not the mastermind behind this. Aren't you supposed to be pretty tough? What are you waiting for? Go get them. You're getting all worked up over nothing. Didn't have you down as being so weak.
How can you say this is nothing?
How can you call it anything more? It's the way of the world. Human life is worthless. They were always going to die, with or without a delusion. At least having one gives them a chance to fulfill their ambitions. Do you have any idea how useful the Vision Hunt decree is to us? It took a lot of work to make it happen. Obviously, it was in our best interests. Good news is, our hard work is finally paying off. Generating conflict creates a big market for delusions. Now we just let the promise of power draw in the weak. For just a small price, they get the feeling of controlling the world. Trading their life for supreme power. Pretty good deal, don't you think?
So, the Fatui started the Vision Hunt decree? You've been behind it all along?
From the outside, Inazuma looks pretty impenetrable. But on the inside, it's a land of opportunity. With a little effort, we were able to break them down from within. Eternity stretches things out over a long time, but each moment within it becomes all the more fragile. Take your friend in the Resistance, for example. There's nothing you can do now. He's a lost cause. Just like a bubble on the water. Beautiful for a moment, then total destruction. The more it takes from them, the more tightly they hold on to it. And the more incompetent they are, the more determined they are to fight it. It's such a farce. You have to see the funny side.
Don't you dare mock Teppy.
Hey, calm down!
Embrace the anger.
Embrace it!
The wrath of the gods fills his factory, and it feeds on your anger.
What was that?
Repeat after me. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Come on.
3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, that's positive. Your brain seems relatively unscathed. This is good news. It's just as well, really, with the amount of effort it took me to get you back here. Honestly, it was like you were glued to the ground back there.
Nico? Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something. How come you're acting so differently from when we first met you?
Am I? Maybe it's because I had the other Shrine Maidens leave. Anyway, I've always been like this. People show you whatever side of themselves they want you to see. I know this for a fact. Every side of me is the real me. People just like to define things in all sorts of arbitrary ways. This is a human society. At the moment, anyway. And I'm just doing as I please.
Paimon didn't quite follow.
Study humans a while longer, my little friend. You'll see what I mean.
How'd you save me from the balladeer?
Right! Paimon was so focused on the Traveler that Paimon didn't notice what you did to get Scaramouche off our backs.
What if I told you it was a secret art from the Grand Narukami Shrine, and that I had the balladeer down on his knees, begging for mercy in an instant? Would you believe me? Well, maybe you should be worrying less about that, and more about how exactly you're going to thank me, no? Maybe some of your neural circuitry is less intact than I thought.
Thank you ever so much, Ie-sama.
I didn't mean you had to be so formal about it. I need your actions, not your words. The delusions. They're still on your mind, aren't they?
What happened next?
You needn't worry. The leader of Watatsumi Island took some troops to clear the place out. She's also issued a strict ban on the use of delusions across the whole army. With their stronghold exposed, I doubt the balladeer is stubborn enough to try and retaliate now on his colleagues' behalf. It would be more trouble than it's worth. I must say, I would relish the opportunity to watch the Fatui getting a taste of their own medicine. Well, anyway, that's Ogonomiya Kokomi. She really outdid herself this time. I'd love to have another chat with her again in person. But alas, belief systems can be such a hindrance sometimes.
A hindrance? Should you really be saying that as the Gucci of the Grand Shrine?
Anyway, I'm only telling you this to stop you worrying so that you can focus on something I need you to do for me.
What do you need?
You've met her, right?
You mean Raiden Shogun?
I'm not talking about the puppet. I mean her. You've met her, yes?
You mean inside?
Yes, the true Raiden Shogun, who meditates endlessly in the plane of Euthymia to preserve her being. Her name is A.
Are you saying that the one we met at the ceremony was just a puppet? And the real Raiden Shogun is the one that the Traveler met later? And does that mean that when the battlefield changed, so did the opponent?
There were some subtle differences, but why to go to lengths?
Because this is the Raiden Shogun's eternity. Before pursuing the eternity of her nation, she had to reach eternity for herself. Since the physical body will eventually turn to dust, she replaced hers with that of a puppet. And since the spirit is susceptible to erosion, she placed her consciousness inside her sword, where she remains in a meditative state, free from all disturbances.
So, that place that she carved open with her sword...
The plane of euthymia. Essentially, the world inside her mind. A place that typically only allows her existence. She shuts herself off in her inner world, leaving all the affairs of the outside world to be dealt with by a puppet, who has a singular focus on the pursuit of eternity. This is the approach A has come up with for realizing eternity.
Zhongli also mentioned erosion, or is one reason why he stepped down.
You mean Morax? It's been a while since I last saw him. A surprising decision by Yuehui's Archon. What a fascinating god he is.
It seems like the Raiden Shogun's approach solved the problem Zhongli was facing, though.
Perhaps. Or you could take the view that she's acting like a little child, throwing a temper tantrum and locking herself in her room. Don't you think? The grand notion of eternity she once held has long since given way to the eternity of her own definition. And ultimately, her eternity is defined by fear. The fear of loss.
I'm still not sure what you want me to do.
The truth is, we are on the same side. You want to save the people of Inazuma from the Vision Hunt Decree. So do I. The only difference is that I'd rather like to save this nation and save A while we're at it. The key is that the plane of euthymia represents A's inner world. Defeat her there, and you may well have the chance to shake the Raiden Shogun's will.
So this is your plan? To abolish the Vision Hunt Decree? Not by talking her out of it, or through an armed resistance, but by, hopping inside the Raiden Shogun's inner world?
You're a fast learner. In short, this is the last chance to get Inazuma back on track. Otherwise, an eternity of darkness awaits.
I have one question.
Don't you realize how special you are? Remember, the plane of euthymia is a space where only she is allowed to exist. The fact that you could appear there tells us one crucial thing. That you have piqued her interest. Perhaps it's because she has never seen an individual who is so unpredictable in the face of eternity.
Has no one else ever been in there?
None. No one has seen the devotee of eternity since she shut herself away. In fact, no one even knows what it looks like in there. Your existence is more than just an opportunity. It's the very key to all of this. To that I say, well done, child. You did not disappoint me after all.
Wait, you're leaving? Where are you going?
Anti-Raiden Shogun training. I've prepared a special program just for you. Come along.
Far from here. You get to fight her again, it looks like. distribution of the illusion.
We're gonna do it here? And what's this mechanism for?
Think of it as a catalyst that can reproduce the Raiden Shogun's combat moves. I made it from my own memory, which means it should be perfectly accurate. Unless, of course, her skills have declined. It'll give you a chance to figure out her moves in advance and come up with a counter-strategy. That should be a big help, don't you think? The aim is to try to not get hit by the attacks. Since you've escaped certain death at her hand once already, I presume this shouldn't be more than you can handle.
Okay, so I'm probably gonna go die right here.
Seems all the other night.
What am I supposed to do? Hit it?
Nice spike!
Challenge fail. What? Avoid the finishing move. Can I avoid it? Been hit twice already. Challenge failed. Okay, so I have to stay away. How do you do that? I was kind of doing good at the beginning. Okay, don't jump toward it.
Lightning flash!
I did it. I completed it. Nice. Second try. Run away and then attack the sparkly thing. Is that it?
So how come you know so much about the Raiden Shogun?
You mean me? Perhaps it's because I'm the Electro Archon's familiar.
What? Like the volunteers to Barbados? Huh. Never would have guessed by looking at you.
It sounds like you'd be more persuaded if you saw me in my fox form.
I'd like to see that.
In your dreams.
Aw.
More curious than my appearance is the fact that she and I don't see each other anymore, wouldn't you say? A nation to last for all eternity is a dream that she and I both share. But I don't think that's the same thing as complete stasis. At some point, she started going down a path that became increasingly difficult for me to join her on. You know, A never said goodbye to me before she stepped into the plane of euthymia. Perhaps it's just my wishful thinking, but I think she did this deliberately, as her way of keeping our friendship eternal. By neither saying goodbye nor seeing me again, our relationship will remain forever how it was. In her mind, at least.
Raiden Shogun is the thinker here.
Since we've embarked on two very different paths to eternity, I can either continue to maintain the status quo or do whatever it takes to bring her back on track, regardless of the cost. I have chosen the latter because if stubbornly isolating herself in the plane of euthymia is her idea of eternity, then my duty as her eternal familiar is to drag her back out of her own head and into the real world.
Aw, Nico, you sound like a really great friend.
I'm only telling you this so you can properly understand my plan. Could you possibly spare the sentimentality for the time being?
It would be nice if we can get her on
Anyway, that's enough
good
chit-chat.
terms.
Time for Anti-Raiden Shogun Training Phase 2.
Uh-oh. What's up with this?
Too?
This is the part where I get killed faster. Oh. These are easy, guys.
Let's just...
Cool it.
I'll protect us.
Stand still against this thing.
Dodge this. What's the hurry?
There we go. Who else we got? Ah, you guys.
Freeze.
At the frying pan, it's the fire.
Don't get frostbite. Dodge this.
Run around like a chicken with your head cut off. The way to play.
Cool it.
Oh. See.
Nice and spicy.
Freeze.
Take this!
Shielded. The annoying one. The other guy went back to heal.
Following thunder!
He hit do this. Completed. That was even easier than the last one.
What's the hurry?
We're finally done. How did we do?
You did quite admirably. I could see your determination and your hard work.
So, do you think we're ready to beat the Raiden Shogun now?
How do I put this? You're no match for her at all.
Wait, what? So all of this was a complete waste of time?
You are the most important part of the plan. I know what I'm doing. You don't think I'd leave you with no chance to win at all, do you? Speaking of, Traveler, what do you think of the Resistance Army's chances?
To be honest,
You're absolutely right. Perhaps they occasionally best the Shogun's army in open battle, but when they face the Raiden Shogun, considering even their visions have been taken from them and embedded in the statue, they are ultimately quite helpless.
You don't have to be so blunt. The Traveler's the captain of Swordfish too, you know.
I don't mean to belittle them. On the contrary. It is precisely because of their helplessness, because their visions have been taken from them, that their will is all the more precious. In short, if everything goes according to plan, they may yet prove to be helpful.
so what is the plan?
Oh, goodness, is that the time? I have another guest to receive today. We can talk more back at the Grand Narukami Shrine.
All of a sudden, you're entertaining guests. Heima's really struggling to understand how you work.
I saw somebody in the background. Over here. Who is this? Ah, who are you? How'd you get here? Eek. Sorry about that. I just feels a little spooky around here. Am I thinking on it too much? Silly churl, Billy churl? What are you doing here? I am a horror novel writer. I've recently hit a wall in my inspiration, and it's been hindering my work. I heard rumors that there are ghosts in this deserted temple, so I came to see what I could find. I immediately realized there's no place for the living, even the temperature feels lower there. What should I do? Should I go inside the temple and have a look? I need to prepare myself. I need to be brave. Guessing that has nothing to do with it. Oh, my new character. Oh. Alright, they want me to go back here, and guess what? There's a wood one right there.
Okay, we can talk here. You asked me about the plan. In fact, I've been mulling it over for quite a long time. Before one makes a plan, what is the most important thing one must do?
Get food?
Don't know. What is it?
You must understand the situation you are facing. The Vision Hunt Decree was obviously devised as a means of manipulating the Shogun, the ones behind it knowing full well her susceptibility as a puppet, with a single-minded focus on eternity.
Valadier confirmed this, or the Fatui did it to create the demand for delusions. All this is Valadier.
Yes, this is the strongest piece of evidence we have to go on. Now, we also know that every aspect of the Vision Hunt Decree's promulgation and execution has been enthusiastically spearheaded by the Tenryou Commission from the outset.
Ayaka was saying that every time they submitted a petition against the Vision Hunt Decree, the Tenryou and Kanjo commissions would veto it straight away with no negotiation.
Tenryou Commission is working for the Fatui, or the Kanju Commission betrayed the Shogun a long time ago. I'll say the first one.
Yes, it's all too clear that both the Tenryou and Kanjo commissions are in some form of collusion with the Fatui. Foolish humans, blinded by their greed. Thus, the current situation is that our Fatui antagonist is still at large, has the 2 rogue commissions wrapped around their finger, and is distributing delusions from the shadows. Unfortunately, given that said antagonist is under the protection of 2 commissions and the Raiden Shogun, we would be rather hard-pressed to track them down.
So, what should we do?
It will be easier for us to start with someone from Inazuma. So my plan is to incite rebellion in the Tenryou Commission.
Rebellion? What are you talking about? After everything you just said, it sounds like the Tenryou Commission has rebelled already.
When I say rebellion, I don't mean betraying the shogunate. I mean inciting a certain someone to betray the Tenryou Commission. If we manage to convince her, I'm quite sure we'll be able to get you another audience with the Raiden Shogun.
Who is this certain someone?
I'll give you a clue. She's currently in charge of the Shogun's army. She visits the shrine at this time every month, and she is our guest today. She also appears to be standing right behind you.
Hmm.
Don't move a
Anju-sara.
muscle. You've got
Uju's-
some nerve showing up here in the shrine when there's an active warrant for your arrest. Don't even think about trying anything. Surrender now. You're coming with me to headquarters. Seize him!
Affirmative.
Kujusara!
It seems that you're forgetting. This is the Grand Narukami Shrine. Use of force here is strictly forbidden. Before you proceed, which of you would like to face criminal charges for dishonoring the Shogun,
Ugh. Guji-ai, please tell me you are not sheltering a wanted criminal here.
We are just friends. I don't see what sheltering has to do with it. Tell your subordinates to leave. We have things to discuss.
All of you outside!
As you wish.
Is that guy's name Sue?
Guji-ai, I'm a little curious. Does it not also dishonor the Shogun to hide a wanted criminal at her grand shrine?
You're the same as ever, Kujo-sara. No one can match you when it comes to loyalty to the Shogun.
As a servant, loyalty to the Shogun is my duty. And as a warrior, I dedicate my life to following the way of the Shogun.
Even though she will one day seize your vision too.
The Vision Hunt Decree is the Shogun's chosen course, and I shall not question it.
Oh, it's tragic. Such wholehearted devotion rendered meaningless by circumstance. Have you been kept in the dark? Or are you the only one left in the light?
Lady Guji, I need you to be direct. Tell me exactly what you mean.
The Vision Hunt Decree is a trap. Part of a Fatui plot to bring Inazuma to its knees. And your masters, the Kujo clan of the Tenryou Commission, they are the ones keeping the truth from reaching the Shogun.
You're saying the Kujo clan betrayed the Shogunate?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Guji-ai, your allegation is not only dangerous, but ridiculous. The Tri-Commission has served the Shogun since ancient times, and remains absolutely loyal to this day. Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, I have seen and heard nothing but pure devotion toward the Shogun. At every level of the Tenryou Commission, especially from the head of the clan, Kujo Takayuki. He reveres the Muso no Hitotachi more than anyone. My own respect for the Shogun pales in comparison to his. How could he ever even dream of acting against the Shogun?
3 days. Come back here in 3 days and I will show you the evidence. As a Guji, there's one thing I know very well. People believe whatever they want to believe. Some things you do not see, simply because you do not wish to look. And so, it falls to me to place the truth before your eyes, in all its ugliness.
3 days? I'll be here. But if I don't see any evidence, I will demand a formal apology for slandering the Kujo clan. Also, He will have to come with me.
Wonderful. Then I'll see you in 3 days. I look forward to it very much.
That was so scary! Hana wasn't expecting to run into Kujusara here. But, Miko, you mentioned evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal. Is that all in hand and good to go? Or...
Why are you always asking so many questions? Of course not. I just had to say something because I clearly wasn't convincing her.
Not entirely unexpected.
As plans go, changing the deity's mind is a huge gamble to begin with. We can't expect to be in control of every last detail when we're facing off against a god, can we?
Okay, but what are we gonna do though? We only have 3 days.
If we want to get our evidence, we're going to need some help. Now, come with me. We must awaken the professional.
Proof of guilt. Find the helper. Probably has nothing to do with it.
Quite the find.
Are you?
I'll protect us.
Let me amuse myself a little.
Cool it. This moment will be frozen in time. Don't push your luck. Dodge this.
I'm the frying pan. It's the
Take this.
Over here. More, the merrier.
Freeze.
Oh, now you've got me worked up.
Let's dance.
Lightning flash. Thunderclap.
Let me amuse myself a little.
Nice and spicy.
The merrier. Look at me. Just once.
Here. Take this!
Like a ball. Eyes.
That toy Tanuki just turned into a human! What's going on? Hyman's never seen one of these before. Not a Tanuki. I'm a Muchina. A Muchina. I'm so tired. If I don't get enough sleep, it'll stunt my growth. Is this the professional you were talking about? She doesn't look very professional at all.
She is a member of the Shiumatsuban, a genuine, bona fide ninja.
Wow, a ninja? So is that one of those legendary ninja transformation techniques? Anyway, what's the Shiumatsuban?
It belongs to the Yashiro Commission, a secret unit under Kamisato Ayato. Now, Kamisato Ayato and the Yashiro Commission are neutral parties, so I have no right to give orders to the Shiumatsuban. However, convincing their most chronically lazy member to help us is well within my abilities. Here's what I need you to do. Go into town and find evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal. It would not be appropriate for me to be seen there myself.
You make it sound so simple, but...
What exactly is the evidence?
Oh, I thought you would have figured it out by now. Alright then. I'll indulge you with a little more information. For a complete outsider, probing the inner workings of the Tenryou Commission is nigh on impossible. But since the three commissions work together to serve the Shogun, they have a close relationship. Someone from one of the other commissions might have an easier job of figuring out what they're up to.
Yashiro Commission.
Now you're following me. The Shogun's army haven't given up on their search for you yet, but with the help of this Shiumatsuban ninja, I'm sure you'll be able to rendezvous with your friends. Don't forget, we're on a tight schedule here. Be sure to bring back the evidence in good time.
Was she gonna do spy on them?
What kind of tea is this?
Toma! Toma! You there? It's us! We're back!
And some dog. Woof, woof. Ooh, a precious chest. Look at that. Raw meat. Raw meat and beetle. A peaceful, carefree day. Welcome to the tea house. I'm the doorman. Drinking tea. Don't have a vision anymore. Lost my vision, like I'm losing a burden. You've crossed blades with Kamisato Ayato? Forget about it. Here, take this. Found Toma.
What brings you here? Did you meet with the resistance? How's the battle going? Is it safe for me to come out yet?
Not just yet. We saw people patrolling on our way here.
So, it's still not over. I guess you came here because you have something to discuss? I'll get someone to call for Miss Kamisato. Bear with me for 1 second.
Inform them of the current
I
situation.
see. You have been through a lot since we last met. I understand. You need evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal. Let me think. Now that you mention it, there's one thing that has always concerned me. The Shogun's army has been at war with the Resistance for a long time now, but not once has the Shogun ever inquired about it. I used to think that she simply didn't care, but looking at it now, perhaps the problem all along has been with the Tenryou Commission's reports to the Shogun.
What do you mean?
The Tenryou Commission presides over domestic military affairs. If they ever had any intention of concealing information in their reports, we would have no way of knowing. Meanwhile, the Shogun would incorrectly conclude that the Vision Hunt decree poses no threat and would stick to her decision. If we had access to their reports, it would confirm everything.
But as I recall, the only person authorized to access that kind of official documentation is Kujo Takayuki. It's heavily guarded too. Even with Sayu's help, swiping a document from under their noses is no easy task.
If only there was a way we could distract the guards just for long enough.
We've done this before.
Yoimiya's fireworks!
That's a very Toma-sounding suggestion, but it's a reasonable one. The statue of the omnipresent god is right by the Tenryou Commission. If someone set off fireworks near the statue, they certainly wouldn't ignore it. While they were preoccupied with that, Sayu could infiltrate the Tenryou Commission and take the report, as well as any other evidence she might find.
Great! It feels like I'm getting closer and closer to being a free man again. It feels like it's been an eternity since we last sat down and talked like this.
It's not been quite that long.
Well, it certainly felt like it to me. I've been looking forward to seeing you again every day since I got here. This tea house used to be my favorite hiding place, but now I've honestly lost track of how long it's been since I last set foot outside of here. Oh man, I want to go to the hot springs so badly.
Poor Toma.
Let's focus on the issue at hand. The sooner the Vision Hunt decree is abolished, the sooner Toma will be free. This was a reunion of sorts, but there's no time to catch up. We'll celebrate properly when it's all over.
Ooh, let's play the hot pot game again.
You're still thinking about it?
The Tenryou Commission is heavily guarded. Be careful when you get near. Let's meet back here afterwards.
Alright, first let's go to Hanamizaka to find Yoimiya.
Hanamizaka.
night. If possible, I suggest you wait till after dark to put your plan into action.
I really hope the plan works out.
The books were more interesting in the past. What delicious tea.
Right outside.
I still think we should change it. This part is a bit boring.
Billboard. Brigade notification. Fire hazard warning. Please refrain from further risky behavior. Otherwise, we'll report you to Commissioner right away.
Yuehui, we need an extra large firework. The super duper big kind.
Extra large firework? You sure came to the right person. As it happens, I made this really souped up one just a couple days ago. But it's so powerful that I haven't found anywhere I can test it out yet. Huh, may as well give it to you. Let me know how it turns out. Don't forget, move well away from it after you light the fuse, and try to avoid burning your clothes. Also, it's best that you cover your ears.
Why does Paimon feel so nervous all of a sudden?
Don't worry, it's just a firework, come on! What's the worst that could happen?
We'll give it a try. Thanks, Yuehui. Well, we got our distraction. Now we just need to wait for
This
nightfall.
part is a bit boring. I still think we should change it. You! The warrant is for your arrest! Freeze!
Oh no! Run!
Ooh, Radiant Spin Cycle 48. Come on.
Pretty much how I thought. There are loads and loads of people. If one of them spots me, I'll get caught. We need to get rid of them, or I won't be able to sneak inside.
Got to trust Yuehui.
After I get the document, let's meet back at Komari Tea House, okay? Also, if I do get caught, please come rescue me. Is this really a good idea? Anyway, let's make our way to the statue. Careful does it. Watch out for guards and don't get caught.
word right there.
Firework is this? By the look of it, Paimon's ears are gonna get blown off. Oh, Yuehui, you are officially nuts. Uh-oh, they're all coming this way. What kind
He
of
saw me.
firework is this? By the look of it, Paimon's ears are gonna get blown off. Oh, Yuehui, you are officially nuts. Uh-oh, they're all coming this way. Quick, run!
You! The warrant is for your...
Mustn't let anything
Oh.
happen to the statue.
Like a 1 minute run.
What kind of firework is this? By the look of it, Paimon's ears are gonna get blown off. Oh, Yuehui, you are officially nuts. Uh-oh, they're all coming this...
Stop! I have orders to search for a wanted criminal.
What kind of firework is this? By the look of it, Paimon's ears are gonna get blown off. Oh, Yuehui, you are officially nuts. Uh-oh, they're all coming this way. Quick, run!
Make it. I made it. Fantastic firework.
Well, how did it go?
We lit the firework and ran away.
Well done. Let's wait for news from Sayu.
After some time,
I know exercise helps you grow, but this was a little too much exercise.
it's like Chi-Chi.
I feel so dizzy. Everyone is spinning. No, I can't sleep yet. There was something important I was supposed to do first. Oh, right, yeah, I got it. I didn't know how to find the document you guys were talking about, so I just swiped a whole bunch of stuff that looks suspicious. Here you go. I'm going to sleep now.
My lady, what are we looking at?
This sealed envelope must be an official report that the Tenryou Commission is preparing to present to the Shogun. In addition, we have correspondence with the Fatui. It seems that Kuji-ai was right. They have been fomenting unrest behind the scenes. This should be ample evidence. Please take them to Kuji-ai. I trust you will have a plan for the next step. I will also gather some people to try and root out the rest of the Fatui in Inazuma.
Still, mind yourself when you face the Shogun. I still get goosebumps just thinking about her drawing that blade.
Again, we'll just have to trust Kuji-ai. She is close to the Shogun, so maybe she will have a way.
If Paimon remembers correctly, it should be time for our meeting with Yaniko soon. Let's pack up our things and get ready to head to the Grand Narukami Shrine.
That Kuji-ai, she is such an enigma.
Mind yourself against the Raiden Shogun.
Quick bite and walk outside and then I can...
Books were more interesting in the past.
Oof. Go there without getting caught? Nope.
Lady Guji, here I am, as promised. Rest assured I came here alone and told no one about this trip.
I knew you would keep your promise after all. I'm sure you've barely been able to take your mind off it these past few days. Have you managed to get any sleep at all?
You're quite mistaken. I would never doubt the leaders of my clan. So, where is your proof?
Here.
Ah, how wonderful. Everyone's keeping their promises today.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what we had to go through to get our hands on this stuff.
Hand them to Sarah. She can examine them for herself.
What is this?
Praise be to the great and excellent Uoshu, Almighty Shogun, whose glorious lightning fills the skies. May your eternal way spread the furthest seas, and may your almighty name resound like thunder in every corner of the realm. Report submitted by Tenryou Commissioner Takayuka Yuki of the Kujo clan. The Vision Hunt decree proceeds at great pace and without obstacle. By the grace and might of your excellency, the wayward have been quashed and the deserters have returned. All in the land bow to your will with reverence and gratitude in their hearts. Peace now endures throughout the land of Inazuma thanks to the divine power of your excellency.
I see this document bears the official seal of the head of the Kujo clan, and it doesn't look like a forgery. I don't understand. Not a single word about the resistance, Sangonomiya, or the situation on the front line. What about the soldiers who gave their lives on the front line, or the hardship endured by the people? Do they deserve no mention? Utter disregard for human life. Why would they want to hide it?
For the sake of the Vision Hunt decree, of course. Don't you think the Shogun might reconsider her policy if all of the things you just mentioned appeared in this report?
So, the Tenryou Commission, they are deliberately deceiving the Shogun?
Yes. Now, who else do you think might be benefiting from the Vision Hunt decree?
I also have a confidential letter here.
This is a letter from the Tenryou Commission to the Fatui. The head of the Kujo clan kept this a secret from the Shogun, too.
Well, the things you wanted to see but also wished not to see are here before you. Surely, you aren't planning to turn a blind eye to them?
So everything I've ever held on to, it's all... How could they? Ugh! This betrayal is unforgivable! Takayuki, you've got some explaining to do!
Kujo-Sara seems pretty angry, huh? Looks like our Tenryou rebellion is successfully underway.
Shogun's army is without a leader for now, or if we follow her, we may be able to meet the Raiden Shogun.
Yep, let's catch up with her.
Hold on, traveler. There's something else we need to discuss.
Huh?
Last time you entered the plain of Euthymia, it was in front of the statue of the omnipresent god, correct?
Yeah.
You must find a way to recreate the circumstances of that day. If you can get the Raiden Shogun to open her heart to you once more before the statue of the omnipresent god, you will have the opportunity you need.
Do my best.
Take this with you as a farewell gift.
What is it?
The omamori from the Grand Narukami Shrine are very potent indeed. I thought I'd put one aside for you.
Thank you.
If you find yourself at your wit's end, take it out and see what happens. Maybe your prayers will be answered and all your problems will disappear in the blink of an eye. Or if you ever think about me during your journey, take it out, won't you? Who knows? Maybe I'll just end up appearing right in front of you.
Cut it out, Fox Lady. This isn't the time or place to be poking fun
I'm sorry. Well then, time for you to face my hopeless fool of a friend. I'm counting on you. Well, go on. Time for you to face my hopeless fool of a friend. I'm counting on you.
Talk to the Electro Archon whenever you are troubled. Another bad one? No, let me try again.
And we're back. Alright.
Talk to the
So,
Electro Archon
they're
whenever
telling
you are
me hopeless fool of a friend must be talking about her. Kujo Sarah. Long trip. If we were to fight again, who would I want? Would I want Barbara again? Or would I want... I'm going to swap out... Well, Kaya can help with freeze, but I don't... He's like so weak. We gotta swap him out. I know he's got the freeze, but she's so much stronger and she can heal. So if anything happens, much stronger. Okay. If we get into a battle, we'll be ready. See, these guys are not arresting me. That lasted like one scene. Here we go.
Follow me here? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Since you are a witness, I suppose I can shield you from arrest. At least until I have received an explanation from Takayuki. But if it turns out that you have been deceptive in this matter, then not only will you be arrested immediately, but you'll also be charged with one more crime. Do I make myself clear?
Perfectly clear.
Good.
Alright, so they recommend level 59. They also they don't have any specific people that are supposed to be helping. So we'll try with these guys. If they mess up, we can swap out Barbara if we don't need healed. Because other people do more damage. We'll see what happens. Wish me luck.
Apologies, ma'am. Orders from the top. No one is allowed to enter.
Out of my way! I need to speak to him. I won't tell you twice.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Let the show begin.
I must withdraw. Take this!
Well, those guys were pretty easy.
I must withdraw.
Oh, there's more.
Nice and spicy. Ready, steady, go! Help protect us.
You cannot match my bravery!
Time to clean
I
up.
must withdraw.
Soldiers,
I must withdraw.
Yeah, she's like way strong. She's like the safest, strongest. I know why I put all that extra work into it. Okay, boss guy.
What you've got!
Steady as stone.
Don't hold back!
Following thunder! Take this!
Get the...
Flash! Glory to the Shogun!
Nice and spicy.
Lightning strike!
one turn.
Soldiers, quick! Show me what you've got!
Oh no! Ink!
Quiver!
You can... Get them! I dare you!
Impossible! Strike!
Take this!
I missed a spot. Someone has a good night shirt.
Soldiers, quick! Allow me to strike first! Don't hold back! You cannot match my bravery! I'll spare you!
Boba, get them!
Take this! You must withdraw. Soldiers, quick! I dare you!
Quiver!
You cannot match my bravery! Get them!
Storm the front!
I will just
Oh yeah.
train harder. Stop! Sarah, have you gone insane? How dare you disregard my orders?
Master, I...
Go and ask him! Don't let him intimidate you!
Master Takayuki, I've seen the report to the throne and the letter to the Fatui. Please, tell me why.
So this is how my documents went missing from headquarters? You stole them.
Should I take your words to mean that these documents were not forgeries? They were really penned by your own hand. Please tell me, Master. I need to know. Has the Tenryou Commission really betrayed the shogunate?
Yes, I have dealings with the Fatui, and yes, the report you saw was penned by my hand.
He just came right out and admitted it!
The diplomats from Snezhnaya promised a very generous reward indeed, and all they requested of me in return was to see that the Vision Hunt decrees upheld.
It's Naya.
So
Ah.
long, the Kujo clan's position has been coveted by so many. There is no shortage of clans who would tear us down at the first opportunity. So, when the chance arose to gain the backing of another powerful nation and crack down on our enemies at the same time, it appeared to me to be an excellent deal. I simply saw no need to inform you, Sarah.
But you worship the shogun. How can you betray her after all this time and act like it's nothing?
Betrayal? How can you call this a betrayal? The Fatui may think they are using me, but the reverse is true. What could they possibly hope to achieve? When the lightning strikes in Inazuma, they shall fall to their knees and tremble, paralyzed by fear and trepidation. After all, none can contend with the supreme power of the almighty Raiden Shogun and the Muso no Hitotashi!
His intention wasn't to betray the Raiden Shogun. He's just overconfident in her power. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't worship the Raiden Shogun herself, but her power as a warrior, especially the Muso no Hitotachi. In fact, he seems to be way too into it.
But Master, what about loyalty? Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, you taught me the importance of loyalty from servants to their superiors. But it's clear to me now that you wanted my loyalties to stop with the Kujo clan. So you were scared that I would betray you one day? You hypocrite! Preaching about virtue just to mask your own wretched selfishness!
Selfishness?
I am but safeguarding the eternity of the Kujo clan. I'm quite sure the almighty Shogun would be sympathetic to that. As would the former head of our clan.
Hate to say it, but his ego is getting in the way. If he thinks the Kujo clan is a match for the Fatui, Paimon thinks he's in for a nasty surprise.
No point in trying to argue with him. Let's see what she thinks.
I've doubted the Vision Hunt decree in the past. I asked myself, is this truly the correct thing to do? Even though it goes against what I know in my heart to be right. But I chose to obey the Shogun. For as long as she leads the way, who among us is qualified to judge between right and wrong when we have not yet reached the end of the path? But now I realize that the path of eternity is one without end, while this path, it has long since been defiled by your selfish ways. So I'm going to tell the Shogun the truth about all this. If nothing else, my conscience will be clear.
Stubborn and futile. Report to the Shogun if you so wish. The Kujo clan's position is now unshakable, and nothing you can do will change this. The Shogun is at Tenshukaku receiving a Snezhnayan diplomat. A harbinger by the name of Signora.
Signora!
Signora's the one behind all this? Not her again. Way back in Rito, Lady Haragi said something about the Kanjo Commissioner meeting with an arrogant-sounding woman. We should have known.
A diplomat from Snezhnaya. Well, if she thinks she's leaving Inazuma in one piece, she's got another thing coming.
Her stormed off! Do you think she's gonna go barge into Tenshukaku right now?
Either way, we have a score to settle with Signora.
You can say that again! Alright then, let's do this!
Long as we have the Muso no Hitotachi, the people of Inazuma have nothing to fear. A self-evident fact. Yet Sara's blind to it.
You're blind to it. She's not all powerful. Oh boy. You guys look hurt. It's been some fighting. Usually what happens before you fight somebody strong, a bunch of bodies. Madam Kujo Sara, she...
What's going on?
Narukami Island, Tenshukaku. This is where she dwells. Guess is enough, you're about to meet Signora again. Let's start. Talk to Signora.
The way people charge in here as they please. So uncivilized. If I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for some kind of street market. Have you learned your lesson now?
Oh no! What is she doing to Kuja's
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone, not yours, Signora. Then I apologize, Almighty Shogun.
Signora!
I know, you can't get me out of your mind. But you really don't need to call my name all the time. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow me around like a dark shadow.
You're secretly distributing delusions, or you're trying to seize control of Inazuma. Ooh, that one.
Ah, so you came to expose my crimes in front of the Shogun? I'm just a Snezhnayan diplomat. I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
For all who have lost their visions, or for all who have been harmed by delusions.
Stop talking about people and things that I care nothing about. They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. But now, at least, they get to be building blocks in the grand revolution to realize eternity. Is that not the greatest honor they could hope for in their tiny little lives? Almighty Shogun, do correct me if I'm wrong.
Or Venti's Gnosis, or for the people of Leeway you imperil. For Venti's.
That's ancient history. You certainly love to hold a grudge. The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest thing in all the world. These other mundane details you insist on mentioning, they're just necessary sacrifices. That's all.
Time for me to put a stop to this.
You? Stop me? For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you around as well. But I didn't have you down as someone quite so foolhardy. Before you go saying something you can't take back, remember that you're Inazuma's most wanted criminal. I suggest you consider your circumstances very carefully. Charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me in front of the Shogun wasn't the brightest move. Don't you think it's time you stopped digging? I'm not sure you realize quite how much distance there is between us, both in status and in strength.
I challenge you to a duel before the throne!
Proceed. My, you're full of surprises today. So you've learned to make the law of the land work for you too, I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where the two of us were on equal footing. You are aware that the loser must die. Are you sure this is what you want?
Traveler!
Then I will deign to share this last dance with you, till death do us part!
I'm fighting Signora.
A lesson on harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
How do I get rid of this ice?
Detestable.
Thunderclap! Take this!
Ah, there we go.
Out of the frying pan, come on! We can do it! Go, boy!
Take this!
Into the frozen void.
Steady as stone.
indestructible.
Leave it all to me.
Ha! Into the frozen void! Lightning flash!
Goba, get them! Steady as stone.
How do you unfreeze now? Oh, it's almost. That's anymore.
Take this!
Ah,
Goba, get them!
You've got some nerve laying your hands on me! Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler! You have reason to be afraid. The pale flame
grab them off.
smolders.
Can that help? Yeah, cool.
Stance.
Take this!
Leave it all to me.
Crimson moths. How'd we do? We broke it. Now she's coming out. Crimson Witch of Embers. Cool.
Someone needs to
Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated.
nice and spicy. I must leave no stone unturned.
I wonder if Barbara would be good at this.
Not every wound will heal. Yeah. Lightning flash.
Steady as stone.
Who dares call me a witch? Not every wound will heal.
Let the show be. Leave it all to me.
Oh my lightning flash! Not every wound will heal.
Let's dance.
really crazy.
Take this!
Let the show begin.
Lightning flash!
Immolation! A cherished agony. Do you feel it?
Nice and spicy. Steady as stone. Let's dance.
Thunderclap!
Go, Barbara, go! I must leave no stone unturned. As a good knight should. I'll protect us. Steady as stone. I missed a spot. I can't stop now being me. Let's dance.
Take this!
Not every wound will heal.
Let the show begin. Hey? Oh no!
Take this!
Steady as stone.
Come, put up a fight.
Yeah. Adios, Signora.
So strong, but how?
Now me.
I am a Signora diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me. Swear, if you strike me, I will make sure. The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma. Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you!
Oh yeah. Good job.
You are the enemy of eternity. But as a victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
Ooh. So I don't fight her.
The Raiden Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that.
I got a trophy. I'm like dazed. can't control anything. Signora is slain. One strike.
From the Shogun and now Signora's gone. She got what she deserved, but Paimon still can't help but feel upset. Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Huh? Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up. Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels unsettled.
Misho no Hitachi.
Also, when the Shogun executed Signora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat.
Yamiko's plan.
So, to recap, Yaimiko wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while? There's the sound of electro zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent.
It's so noisy outside.
Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshukaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Well, let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
This looks like a fight.
There will always be those who dare to break the lightning's law.
So we meet again.
Ooh, there's combat.
Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me?
Fatui had deceived the Raiden Shogun, or the Vision Hunt decree should never have existed. That's a second one.
Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal meditation only to tell me this. If so, then you underestimate me. I am quite well informed about the Vision Hunt decree.
You know everything that's going on outside?
Not so.
only everything that pertains to eternity. The Vision Hut decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged long ago.
But the Vision Hunt decree is damaging, or it comes as a great cost to the people of Inazuma.
Individual ambition is inherently incompatible with eternity. What you might not realize is that all too often, people have far more to lose by chasing their dreams. Consider this. No one will lose their life on account of having their vision taken away. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted on pursuing their own aspirations, are they not?
Teppy.
Traveler, your existence is unique in my eyes. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, you are the furthest thing from eternity. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters is that I tread the path of eternity on my people's behalf.
This is your plane of meet. It is created by your consciousness, right?
That's right. Huh. I'm surprised you understand it so well. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake my will, aren't you?
I'm not here to debate your ideas. I'm here to demolish them.
So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity, time for you to enlighten me. Do you wish to become the enemy of eternity, traveler? Inferior.
Strike dead! Out of the frying pan,
As a dutiful maid would. Inferior. This has no.
Ready,
Lightning
steady,
falls on the land of
let's
eternity.
dance! I must leave no stone unturned.
Evasion is futile. I will mold you into the foundations of eternity. Strike dead!
Into the fire!
Inferior.
Sometimes she's immune and sometimes she's not.
Leave it all to me.
This has now.
Nice and spicy.
Evasion is futile.
Take this!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Steady as stone.
Lightning flash!
Protect us.
This ends now. You are an enemy that requires special attention.
Booba, get them!
Strike dead!
Evasion is futile.
I must leave no stone unturned. Inferior. Nice and spicy.
Lightning flash!
Strike dead.
Let's dance. Leave it all to me. I'll catch up. Out of the frying pan.
Strike dead.
Thunderclap!
Instabilities will be removed.
Got a buffer around it. Oh, that's the big thing.
I will mold you into the foundations of eternity. This ends now.
Ooh, can't use anything special. Except for me. Which doesn't really help.
That really hurt.
Cutscene. Like last time, it did like a fourth of the damage of her, and then cutscene. Ooh,
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close? Hmm?
Miko, this was your doing?
No. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
We can abolish the Vision Hunt decree.
Someone needs a sister. Steady as stone. As a good night should. You're toast!
Lightning flash!
Leave it all to me.
All returns to silence.
for music.
Someone needs a sister. Time to clean up.
Oh, that was cool. It froze. Like, trying to make it like action. Trying to keep up with the Japanese art. Dragon Ball Z, here we go.
I must leave no stone unturned. Come on, we can do it. I'll protect
Your
us.
verdict is decided. It is gone. A fleeting shadow.
Thunderclap!
Eat this. As a dutiful maid would, steady as stone. Goba, get them!
Gonna be interesting.
Severed.
Get away from me.
Your fate is decided. This one, a fleeting shadow.
Leave it all to me.
All will be severed.
You're toast!
Your verdict is decided. This one,
Time to clear.
a fleeting shadow.
Someone needs assistance.
Your verdict is decided. All will be shattered.
I'm the frying pan.
Following thunder! Lightning flash!
Your verdict is decided.
Come on! We can do it! Nice and spicy! Eat this!
Excel for the win.
You've lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people and in the power of their ambitions? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are something that no one can snuff out.
People move forward with all their might. They can surpass the gods' expectations, or they can even take over the work of the gods.
Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue?
Yeah.
There are nations where humans cast their god aside and strive forward. So are we to just abandon the notion of progress for the sake of wishful thinking?
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. Eternity is the only way. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every thunder sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache, searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation strike forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever. Isn't that right?
That would be something of an oversimplification.
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change, it does nothing more than simply exist. It is a hollow shell of a nation. I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were destroyed?
Miko, retract your words. Never changing eternity is the promise I made to my people.
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want your attention. Your divine gaze.
You mean visions? Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any extra losses. But I have experienced it all. That is why I have chosen to guide them along the correct path toward eternity.
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh?
For me?
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but you have stopped paying attention to yourself. It must have been terribly lonely here, all alone, for centuries on end.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by remaining here in stasis for all eternity? You are obviously lonely, and yet for the sake of eternity you choose to stretch your loneliness out to infinity. Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? Why now? This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world. So it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have found the loneliness here unbearable for a long time now, haven't you?
I have nothing to say to that.
But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you all that has happened over the last few centuries.
How long will that take?
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every detail of the last few centuries with perfect clarity. So it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you.
Miko, I never thought I would have the chance to meet with you like this again. Seeing you again is a change to eternity. And a very nice surprise.
Since you are willing to admit that, I suppose that means we can still be friends?
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, I will honor your wish to abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Yay!
But, with regards to eternity, and the question of whether this nation should move forward, I need time to give it some thought.
You are the one who's been acting like a child from the very beginning. As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true. for all eternity.
If there's a chest in. Alright, Paimon, is there anything else, or is this the end of the game? Did I just beat it?
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane of Euthymia anyway? Is the Vision Hunt decree abolished?
It was all thanks to Yi and Miko, or we conveyed the wishes of the people.
Oh, gotcha. I'm always super worried, you know. So, maybe the reason Yaimiko is looking for us now is because she wants to thank us. Let's go find her.
She's right here, but I just got an item and I think I can use it. So. Yep. Increases level of bellowing thunder by 3. He's slowly getting stronger. He's one of my strongest. I haven't hardly used to it. So many strong water characters. I have to do that. Not far at all.
Narukami, please. See that he stays safe. Of the electro argon.
Ooh, I can level up. How do you level up? Offer them up. Ooh, a level 5 crown. Yeah, level 3. This will help me get into some of these electric things I am not able to get into. Hey, a key. Chests.
Why, hello. If it isn't the triumphant traveler. And why might you be visiting the shrine? A sign of piety, perhaps?
You literally told us to come meet you here!
I was just joking. I've been waiting for you.
Seems like someone's in a pretty good mood.
Mm-hmm. Catching up with an old friend I hadn't seen in years was truly delightful. By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne, with a Fatui Harbinger no less. Courageous and astute. I must say I'm impressed.
It was a spur-of-the-moment thing.
Defeating Signora head-on in a duel means that your strength exceeds my expectations. Still, you did end up victorious. I gather congratulations are in order.
Sure feels good to finally thwart the Fatui plan for once. They caused plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very least, they didn't get their hands on another Gnosis.
Wait a second. Did you say Gnosis? As in, The little thing that looks something like a chess piece.
Yep, that's the one. You see one too? Gnosis belong to the Seven. They're what keep them connected to Celestia.
Oh.
What's wrong?
I handed that over.
You did what now?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the balladeer exactly?
Gnosis is long gone then.
The balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. In terms of strength, he is superior to Signora. I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any old reason.
For once, Paimon just does not know what to say.
Well, why was the Gnosis in your hands?
After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to put it. As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me, and I've kept it in the Grand Narukami Shrine ever since. She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed ties with Celestia. Thus the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source of conflict. Is that not a good bargain, exchanging it for the one at the core of the plan? Judging by the results at least, I dare say I struck a good deal.
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. The Traveler is worth more than a Gnosis.
No wonder we haven't seen the balladeer since, or never knew I could fetch such a high price. So.
Well, what's done is done, and Paimon hardly thinks we'll be getting it back now. Let's leave the past in the past. So anyway, you still haven't told us why you called us here today.
It's to thank you.
Really?
You intend to travel all over Tibet, and the time has come for the Inazuma leg of your trip to come to an end, has it not? As a mark of my gratitude, I will answer any questions you may have about the road ahead or the events of the past. What would you like to know about?
About the Shogun puppet, about former Raiden Shogun, about my sister, next stop on my journey, about my sister.
Sorry, I haven't a clue. I'm also unfamiliar with the god you describe. But if you still have doubts about A, I would say they are misplaced. Not only does she not fit your description, but she voluntarily gave up her Gnosis long ago, severing her ties with Celestia in the process.
Having met her, I don't believe she was the one.
That's good to hear. Otherwise, given that I'm her familiar, it could have made our relationship rather awkward, don't you think?
Don't worry, we aren't looking to pick a fight with you.
I wish you the best of luck. May you soon discover the truth behind it all. As for your sister's whereabouts, I will use all the resources at my disposal to investigate it, and I will also borrow some of Ayato's people from the Shiumatsuban. I'll let you know if I find out anything. Consider it part of my means of thanking you. After leaving Inazuma, I think it would be easiest for you to go to Sumeru.
Ooh, Sumeru! We've run into loads of scholars from there on our journey so far.
Yes, well, Sumeru is the land of the god of wisdom, where the quest for wisdom and knowledge is never-ending. But their obsession gives rise to some truly inexplicable things. For example, in Sumeru, knowledge is holistically managed as a resource.
Knowledge is a resource?
Yes. I don't know whether it was the sages or Lesser Lord Kusanali who came up with the idea.
Lesser Lord Kusanali? That's a cute name.
Oh, you haven't heard. Lesser Lord Kusanali is the deity in whom the people of Sumeru place their faith. It's their chosen term of endearment for her. I'm sure you must have some things to discuss with her too. I wish you all the best.
About the Shogun puppet.
That puppet was built with technology that has been lost to time. Perhaps she, as a god, is the only one privy to the knowledge of its origins. there's one other thing on this topic that I suspect you may be curious to know. Before A began modifying her own godly form, she took it upon herself to create a prototype puppet.
So, you mean there are 3 Raiden Shoguns?
No. The prototype was merely a proof of concept. Its appearance and intellect were not based on A. It was a test. The original plan was for A to simply discard it. But perhaps A thought this to be too cruel, because in the end she chose only to seal the power within it. Later, this puppet wandered Inazuma as an ordinary human male with his own consciousness, until the Fatui took an interest in him.
Ugh! Not the Fatui!
Some eccentric geniuses in the ranks of the Fatui made adjustments to the prototype, not only unsealing his power, but very likely rendering him even more formidable than his original specifications.
Surely you don't mean.
Mm-hmm. The object of divine creation is now the one's taken possession of the Gnosis, and the prototype puppet is now known as the Balladeer.
What a crazy story!
It is, isn't it? Who can say whether it's coincidence or destiny?
Alright, last about the former Raiden Shogun.
I'm surprised an outlander like you is aware that there was once a change of Electro Archon. Few citizens of Inazuma are aware of this.
Morat's told us. He said that the Electro Archon Ball has passed away.
Yes. The truth of the matter is that there were 2 twin gods, Baal and Beelzebul.
Twin gods?
They won the Archon War together, and when Baal established the shogunate, Beelzebul became her Kagemusha, or shadow warrior. In other words, she acted as Baal's body double. Beelzebul is A, with whom we are now both acquainted. Baal's name was Makoto. As far as the world was aware, there were not 2, but 1. They complemented each other, and they ruled Inazuma jointly, so there was no need for the public to know the truth. In fact, the name Baal and the title of Raiden Shogun was understood to refer to both of them. Right up until...
Until what?
Makoto died several hundred years ago in a war that I was not personally involved in. Since then, A has assumed the shogunate.
Losing her sister must have been super hard on A.
Several hundred years ago, or Kenraya.
That was when A began to change. Makoto was her greatest loss.
Paimon feels like she understands A a lot better now after finding that out. So what kind of god was Makoto?
I didn't spend a great deal of time with her, but my impression was she was a gentle god, who in each moment cherished the beauty of what was before her.
Wow.
I have no more questions.
Are you sure? Okay then. Oh, Traveler, do you still have the Omamori I gave you?
Of course, I'll keep it in a safe place.
Keep it safe? Is that all you intend to do with it? Me thinking that you might hang it around your neck to show off to the world, telling everyone who inquired that it was given to you by none other than Yae Miko, the wise and beautiful.
Who in their right mind would do that?
Chi-Chi.
Okay, I'll stop. Now, a question for you. Traveler, what is your ambition?
Be reunited with my sister, I guess.
I see. But that is merely a small goal, based on what preoccupies you here and now. Your ambition should be something that transcends the world below and the starry sky above. Something that shines in unison with fate itself. Perhaps the reason you do not possess a vision is that such an ambition has yet to be engendered within you. It's a possibility. Continue on your journey, and maybe that moment will come to pass.
Let's talk to Catherine now. think we're done here. It says there's a bunch of stars up here, but I don't know how to get... Yeah, I see them. They're up there. I had my super jumping ability. I have a character that can jump high, don't I? Albedo? There's Albedo.
Understood.
Slime tastes better with salt and pepper, or
Live!
Aw, it's not very high. Here, I thought he was gonna help me climb up. Oh, I got a roof on my head, that's why. Right.
Burst forth!
Aw. That was gonna make me float up. Right down here.
Live!
Does I have a tree above me? Oh, there we go. Oh, so close.
Burst forth! Live!
See that he stays safe. May the blossoms of the sacred Sakura bloom eternally.
Come to be!
By the protection of the Electro Archon, may the blossoms of the sacred Sakura bloom eternally.
I don't know. Alright, next it says go to... Catherine. Why do they send me all the way back to this cat? Trying item. Where I upgrade so fast in the time.
Ah, traveler. Right on cue.
Hey, Catherine! Got any new commissions for us today? Also, how come you look so happy to see us? What have you done?
I went to the shrine to draw a fortune slip earlier. The shrine maiden told me that it is the season for an unexpected reunion.
Catherine? Drawing fortune slips at the shrine? Is it just Paimon, or is that the most unusual thing ever? Wait, no, that's not the unusual part. We're in Liyue. You went to Inazuma and back in a single day?
Even I have a private life, you know.
Because I want to climb up on the back of here and kick you in the face.
Okay, so when you say unexpected reunion, you mean running into us, right?
Who can say? But the anticipation of knowing that an unexpected reunion is due is making me happy to see everyone I cross paths with today.
Fair enough. Even though we see each other pretty much every day, whatever makes you happy.
An unexpected reunion.
Wait, are you saying? Oh, Paimon gets it. Well, let's just hope the Shrine Maiden was right. Fingers crossed we find her.
I'm sorry. Did I say something I shouldn't have? You both seem a little down.
Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, back to business. Do you have a new commission you want to give to us?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. This one is from a miner. It seems to be related to investigating the chasm.
Really? Does this mean the chasm's not sealed off anymore?
I will leave the requester to fill you in on all the relevant details. His name is Yuehui, and he should be at the chasm right now.
Alright then. Thanks, Catherine. We'll head there right away.
Sumeru in the chasm?
Very well. Ad Astra Abyssosk. This time you are truly bound for the abyss. Good luck to you both.
Requiem of the Echoing Depths.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Going out into the world and investigating.
Yuehui.
Ah, great. Good to meet you. Yes, I was the one who posted that commission. Wait a second. You look kind of familiar. Are you a famous adventurer or something?
Never mind that. Let's focus on task at hand.
Oh, alright then. I'll start by introducing myself. I'm Yuehui, a miner, and I received a mining permit for the chasm just recently. I have a handful of other guys in my crew.
Seriously? They actually give permits out for the chasm?
Yes, the folks over at Eugene Terrace finally came to their senses and are now allowing a limited amount of ore mining near the surface. We were among the first to gain approval. But some things have happened recently that put all the miners on edge.
Really? What happened? We haven't heard anything.
So, it's hard to say exactly how big of an issue it is. Could be something, could be nothing. The main thing is that it's just very strange. While one of the miners was on break, he suddenly noticed a few hilly trolls walking his way. They seemed like they were in a daze or something. They walked right by him without giving him a single glance. They just made a beeline for the depths of the chasm. After that, the miner started observing his surroundings more closely and noticed the same thing happening time and time again.
Are the hilly trolls just curious? Maybe they just want to take a peek inside.
Not likely. The strange part is that in all the time this miner's been watching the hilly trolls, I've never seen any of them come back out. It seems to be a one-way trip. Once the hilly trails go in, they never emerge again. And it seems to be happening more and more frequently as of late. What are these hilly trolls up to? What happens to them after they go inside? Is there a disaster brewing? These are the kinds of thoughts going through the guys' heads now. Everyone's driving themselves crazy worrying about it.
Paimon's not surprised. Paimon feels spooked just hearing about it.
Don't dare imagine what's going on inside the chasm, or strange is definitely the right word.
Exactly. The deepest fear is the fear of the unknown, you know? So we have to get to the bottom of it before everyone can put their minds at rest.
Do we really want to take this commission? Thanks, Mr. Miner, sir. We need to consider it first.
We'll take it.
Hey, you can at least pretend to consider Paimon's opinion first.
And strange things happen. Strange things like this happen, or I'm inclined to think the Abyss Order is involved. That's what I was.
Oh, so that's where you're coming from. Well, okay then. Maybe we will find some clues about your twin. You'll really regret it if you don't go, huh?
So, what's your verdict? Will you take the commission? No pressure, but I gotta say, I'm not loving the prospect of my mining permit going to waste.
Yep, we'll take it. We're kinda curious ourselves now, too.
Oh, great. You're doing me an enormous service here. Now, let me give you the rough location that the hilly trails keep heading to.
Enter the chasm. Complete 7 seal whatever. Surreptitious 7 seals. 7-star seal sundering. That's interesting. Yeah, they're not showing where it is. Anyway, alright, well, this is kind of a quandary. I'm going to probably have to start a different quest. I'm not exactly sure which one at the moment. But it's a good time to put a cut in the video. Let me double check and see if anybody's active. It is Sunday. Different time, different people. Well, let's try here. Alright, well, thanks a lot for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time. A lot of plans for next week, so it'll be fun. Have a good one.
But it doesn't rhyme this way.
What a view. How about a quick break so I can schedule